And now we're hopefully live.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please please tell us that you can hear me.
Okay, now I'm
Okay,
hearing
sorry for
myself. Okay, yeah, that should be fine.
sorry for the technical difficulties, and here I get Auntie some help again. So we basically have done in the old way. So Auntie is actually hosting behind, and I'm communicating with him on Discord. I guess I hope you can hear me. Yeah, if you can hear me, please type here in the chat, and yeah, so we can proceed.
Yeah, let's just wait for a little bit so we get confirmation. So now I'm
Yeah.
live also over here. I'm kind of overseeing this one, but when
Sure.
when Jeff starts talking, then I'll be quiet from that point on.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. Okay, so there's 15 to 20 seconds lag, I see.
Yeah, basically because when you're saying something, first the video has to go to the people who are watching, and then somebody has to first see it. So that's going to be 5 or 10 seconds there, and then they have to write
Okay.
something. That's 5 or 10 seconds more, and still a little bit
Uh-huh.
more until you get that message.
Okay. Yeah, so yeah. Jeff's voice is a bit
Metallic or
metallic.
distorted.
Okay.
That can
I
be
think
a yeah. That one I think we cannot fix right now because I would need external speakers for that. I think the voice is
okay.
coming. My computer is all in one, so I think it's going kind of through the structure.
Oh, okay, it's great now. Okay, good.
Yes,
Okay, yeah, so I guess we are good to go. Okay, sorry about the technical difficulties. And thanks, Dante, for help.
no
Yeah,
problem.
I guess I guess my computer probably just cannot do this. Earlier, when I run everything on my computer, I just hear my computer, the noise there all the time.
Mm.
Like, yeah, I actually suppose probably it doesn't do the work.
I think possibly in the future, if you want to, like, if you're interested in streaming more, I think you should probably invest in a new computer, like one which can do that one.
Oh,
Especially if your current one is
okay.
5 years old, so you could actually think about it.
Okay, yeah, okay. It's mainly it's troublesome. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Mainly it's troublesome, so I need to go and buy and select this kind of stuff. But
At least
money is not a problem.
I think Miko can help you select, or I can also say which one to buy. So that one shouldn't be an issue.
Okay, got it. Okay, yeah, I will hopefully solve that in the next couple.
Hmm?
Mm.
Sure.
Okay, yeah. For now, let's come to this review lecture, and sorry for the delay. And yeah, let's probably come to the game. And this is a game. Yeah, earlier I said that already, but the black player is this is Seki and white is Siku. And this game is a relatively short one, and mainly because it's mainly about one corner variation. And this one corner variation is something about this game in general we're gonna pay all most of our focus on. Okay. Yeah, so now let's enter the game. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this pincer is I don't remember when last time I see this kind of two space high pincer. I guess the popular one is two space low nowadays. So people follow what is popular. Yeah, so it's already so rare, and especially this game is even more rare because once again people follow the popularity, and so people normally do this kind of attachment now.
I think
I yeah, that's what I.
if I can interrupt, I think this game was precisely before Siku told me in the Discord chat that I would really like a lecture on 3 4 point pincer Joseki.
Oh, okay, that's what that yeah that lecture comes. I see.
That's how that lecture comes, and then one lecture is not nearly enough, and then I do a second lecture, and that's also not nearly enough. And
Still not enough.
yes,
I got it.
yes,
Okay. Okay, that's the background. I see.
yeah.
Okay, but the matter so here we come to this kind of complication. Yeah, actually, this kind of complication, if black has a letter, nowadays normally my preference is I would just letter it. Probably, I think it's fine nowadays we say that. Right? Yeah, my understanding is if we have the letter, we just letter it. Yeah, that version is fine. Assuming we are Atari here and this can happen. Uh, yeah, many of you have already seen about my games there in Paris. My opening preference is a few moves, simple, and we don't easily come to early game complication or early game
Mm.
relatively complicated Joseki there. So first, we prevent those kind of knowledge competition, and we extend the goal understanding part. Yeah, and then, let's say there's more competition on goal itself. Yeah, so that is normally my preference. So if this one can happen, this is awesome. But unfortunately, in this game, black doesn't have the ladder. So black has to not be under this complication is inevitable. Okay, and then white plays here. And in the game, black directly jumps down. Okay, here, if I understand it correctly, I remember black should continue here first and then jump down. So to prevent white to seal black in. Because this one, the risk is white might actually want more to seal black in. Yeah, so if I remember correctly here, yeah, you can see here, I have to rely on my memory because this is something people have studied about it before. Yeah,
I think
so
that's right, yes. That's supposed to be the key move here.
Yeah. So I remember it should be this one first and then jump down. So black jump down, the order is actually a little bit off. Yeah. And in the game, white just block and black push to fix that. I mean, locally this is fine, but yeah, it's just that it tends to still be done. I remember the shape should be something like this. I think this one exists, and also this one exists. If white and black say, I just want to take care of myself, and your corner, I don't really care. This is what I have remembered. Okay. Yeah, I fully understand that you do not know how this thing works because this is, I don't remember. Okay, this is back to at least 10 years ago, probably 15, 20 years ago, this kind of variation.
In the trip to China, in 2010, 9, this was all over the place, I think. 2009 probably.
So now, okay, so okay, not that far. So it's still something like a bit over 10 years ago. Yeah. I remember this is actually the variation we have learned back then. So I can fully understand you do not know about it because this is really old. This is something really old. Yeah. Okay. And so this one and white plays Kosumi. Kosumi doesn't look right for sure. I mean, to be offensive, you have to, let's say, play here because you ignore the local shape there. The moment when climb happens, basically the keystone is captured. Yeah. Even if the keystone is not captured here, if we say there's any trouble, white need to actually take care of it. Of course, this stone we don't want to lose it, and we know that after this push, this B stone we cannot capture, and this group, the corner group, is not alive as long as white, black honey and D is here. So those are the trouble here. So either white play to take care of this one, or maybe to take care of this one, I understand, or white to take care of the corner is logical. Yeah. So in any case, to Kosumi from here, not very logical. Okay. And the black honey, I guess I will let this one pass. Okay. And this one is actually severe because of black shape. Here, actually, yeah, this one shouldn't be red. This one, yeah, black should do anything to get out. Okay. Okay. And white push, not sure if that's necessary, but this corner actually, I don't think it is very clear here if white just block this one because of the cut, because of the existence of cut. So basically, when this happens, black will need to tiger here. And then, if white this one, question is, does black still want insist on killing it? Probably black insists on killing it. This happens, and then this corner, I guess white cannot even save it, but white can take some benefit by getting those moves. And if the corner is dead like this, white can get Novi. Probably this is a bit more acceptable. This is how I say about it. In other words, if I were white, I'm going to resist a little bit more here, so to take some more outside benefit. Yeah, but this is probably something more subtle. Yeah, because like this also block.
Can I pitch in? Can I pitch in? Because I'm here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, please.
Can you give me control?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So you say
Yeah.
attach here, and this one is necessary, right?
Yeah.
I was reading that if you play this one, doesn't this one capture cleanly?
This is something I wasn't sure because now you give the Atari in the corner,
And you mean
and
the
then what
liberties?
can that cost me?
Ah, I see in this
I
order this
will.
is also dangerous.
Yeah, I wouldn't. It's probably almost as close. I think either way, probably black win it, but I mean, it's inevitable what we're gonna get something outside that spend.
Ah, because
You're
in
gonna
in
push
this
there.
one you're going to do this one, I
Yeah,
see.
this. Yeah, exactly. So to me, push is not a good idea.
Okay, we can peep first. That's going to be forcing.
Yes,
If at this timing we kick first to fix the cutting point.
and I think needs to be a So you are saying that? Okay. See. So that pip is a good order.
Possibly. I have no idea. I was just thinking that this looks like a key point.
Yeah, sure. So you are saying this corner can be something very fun. Oh,
I,
and the
I,
other one is it's
mhm.
just captured even if it's close, right?
This one?
Yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. And if this Kogumi happens, is this Korean?
Well, it can be a
Uh,
ko, but ko is this kind of a ko is a bit tough.
it's in general clear, right? You just get the Atari and you connect back at a C15.
Connect?
Yeah.
Is that like a connection here?
Okay. And throw it and do that and you take that. Okay, then black is dead. Like, oh, never
That's
mind. This is
one
dead.
move in, yes.
Yeah. So black must move in right away. Okay, so that's also not clear. This kind of corner. I have to say, yeah, although this is supposed to be my lecture, when we talk about this kind of corner variation, nobody knows what exactly happened. So
Right.
actually, I will mean anti. That's yeah, anti here is actually very yeah.
But I'm not really sure in this case either because this is quite complicated. But it
Yeah,
seems like there can be like I can actually set up something interesting
yeah.
here.
So actually, it's the black not even guarantee he wins like this.
Hmm.
I thought the black were gonna win this. It's just a very close one.
Maybe black should
Oh,
try to play c17 first before white gets it. But white can just force it. White can start by playing c17 himself. Can that kind of a thing exist?
oh,
I give you control again. You can do it.
Okay, got it. All right. Yeah, so this, yeah, you can see this kind of early game, yeah, conflict, and this is actually an unknown variation here. I don't know. Auntie doesn't know. If I guess if this happens in my game or Auntie's game, we have to read and figure out. We
Hmm.
have to read and figure it out. And I don't know about Auntie's attitude facing to this kind of stuff, but my attitude will be if I have to enter this kind of stuff, I hope I don't die and the game continues. I
Hmm.
don't expect I'm gonna kill the opponent. I just want the game to continue. That is the reasoning I don't easily enter.
Yeah,
Yeah, because here,
I'm principally similar. Yes, just I also
okay,
have kind of sacrifice sequences that I'm willing to consider that most people probably cannot or don't want to think about.
I see. Okay. Yeah. So you can play this kind of stuff here, but when you enter it, it means in the early game it will gonna take away a lot of your time. I mean, as my experience on working with many of my other students, like I believe Andy probably remember that back to a few years ago, Matthias had some pretty good game on PandaNet, the team championship against the ETF Pro, in
Hmm.
which he entered this kind of first corner complication. Actually, he crushed the opponent. And the
Hmm.
opponent, I think, is Ali, and their one game with Ali, one game with Matar Surma, and the third game with Ilya. He crushed every single one of them in the early game, but not the game finishing. Not a game finishing, and then the consequence that 1 hour run quickly, and then in the second half, a big part of the second half of the game, he need to play in Bayomi. In case if you are confident about your Bayomi ability, yeah, you can well try that. But yeah, in those games, Matthias eventually lost all of them, even if he crushed the opponent in the early game because his Bayomi ability is not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, if you say I'm confident in my Bayomi ability and I'm not afraid of losing time in the early game, you can try this. But if you're not very confident, I wouldn't recommend you to actually enter this kind of early game count. Yeah, that's my suggestion here to you because yeah, many of my students have suffered. Mm. Okay. So in the game here, what Tanuki? Tanuki means black we're gonna add another move here and white fix the outside, but it's still not completely clear. If black, for example, fix like this, and white do like this, black probably still need another. If it is, yeah, if that attachment means something. Okay. This one, yeah, this kind of shape also has happened a few times in my student game, and this is what I have told them. As human, we always try to be smart. We say, hey, see, I play like this, I get a bit more. So in this game, Stiku played here, and I remember some of my students have played here, some of my other students have played here, and I remember there was one student even played here. Yeah, I remember all those have happened, and I basically told them I prefer. So you have a problem there, you fix it here, and here you take the center liberties. This will gonna be helpful in the future for you to actually come over to this direction. And this one is just a simple here. Yeah, you have a problem, you fix it, and it's served for there. So this kind of a situation, normally I wouldn't recommend the wife to be too smart. Isn't sentence not more important, right? Okay. That's a different topic here. That's actually correct, but sorry to say that's a different topic here because here I'm basically following one logic. Since I saw one answer here, and I'm thinking about if one will gonna answer here, how one will gonna answer. But actually, what you have said is absolutely right here. On this board is so empty here that one need to actually answer in the local area. One probably should consider Tanuki here because that push and cut is not that serious. Yeah, that is actually very true. Yeah, if we put the top left corner aside, uh, like for example, yeah, if this move is still too big, if even if we do not really read about if there's anything on top left corner, this move is still too big. While at this moment is very tilted because the top left corner is captured. Okay. Okay, top left corner, you are captured there, but you have the outside influence. In other words, even if it's a bad result, it's not a game deciding bad result. But if you say you are tilted, then that is a game deciding bad result. So that is something I hope in your future game you are capable to manage yourself because that can be disastrous. Yeah, actually here, yeah, if we say top left corner, there's absolutely nothing left and you are just that. It's bad. But yeah, for example, here, if you know me here, it's not that bad. Probably you lose 5 points, assuming that corner, there's nothing left. Because your outside is not that weak. Yeah, so definitely you shouldn't be tilted. Okay. Okay.
How to not let emotions choose your game choices. Sounds like a new
Uh-huh.
lecture topic for Jeff.
How not to let emotions. Well, that can be a lecture topic, but the problem is, I mean, the answer to that question is supposed to be simple. The Go is a rational game, and then whatever our reason on making decisions, it has to be rational. And we are human, of course, we all have emotions, and we are affected by, let's say, the surrounding circumstances, and that actually affect us. However, if we say what is the right thing to do here, we always should convince ourselves. Okay, there's something I want to do. Why am I doing that? And we can't say, I feel like it, or I don't like it, or this doesn't look promising. Those reasons doesn't really tell you anything. So if you want to be disciplined here, when you say, it's kind of like earlier I have a lesson with my other student, and if you say, I don't feel like it, this looks bad. If you say like that, imagine you are actually someone who is actually called into court to actually help for one case. Imagine that, and then the judge asks you, okay, why do you think he's the murderer? I feel like he is. Anything else? No, sir. I'm sorry, your word will not be heard. You can leave the seat now. Thank you. Next. That will gonna happen, right? So basically, if you say, okay, I feel like it. Is that all? Why you feel like it? You'd better give some concrete reason on, okay, something reasonable, something you have seen, something more concrete on why do you think he is. Otherwise, your word will not be heard. And I'm saying when you are playing a game, when you say, I feel like it, fine. Why do you feel like it? After that, you will give yourself something concrete. Your words might be taken into account. It might be taken into account. But if you say that's it, you need to behave like the judge in the court. Your word will not be heard. So basically, there's no reason to do that. You need to be able to tell yourself that. Okay, I see a lot of messages. Okay, okay. Well, that is basically what I did in my streaming yesterday with Miko, and I was talking about my own tournament and every single decision, including the most painful defeat. And that part, yeah, that one will be on YouTube soon. And we were gonna also have the second part because yeah, in this period tournament we have 6 rounds. Yesterday I talked about the first 4 rounds, and the last 2 rounds will gonna happen next Friday, and I'm gonna keep talking about it. Yeah, so if you are interested in this kind of content, then don't miss our Friday streaming. Mm. Okay, but for now, let's continue here. Yeah, black make this intention. I guess I will let this pause. Okay. Okay, this is okay. Now I understand why. Okay, because one is tilting. Okay, now I understand about this honey. Okay, and double honey. I see. It's interesting that black did not turn from here. Yeah, so many cards, and actually when black turn from here, there's just nothing but. Yeah, but this one actually functions similarly. I couldn't say it functions similarly. Actually, this one might be better because it can give white bad choices. Okay, actually, white took both. God, yeah, white better just connect, and then black take, and then continue. Yeah, because this is very much like black. That push is not as good as capture, but almost that. And in exchange, white basically plays this one. Yeah, so that's clearly not right. And black fix here, black fix here. Only black prefer to tiger there, I think. Okay. All right. Yeah, then black didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, so this corner, it is, so Sigurd, sorry to say that, this corner, this result to me is definitely bad, especially consider now black, this A move become perfect. But this result is bad, not because you played bad, but because you are tilted. Yeah, actually, when we talk about this corner, I didn't really expect that. This is not actually something I will prepare for before we enter this lecture, but not doing coaching. Not, yeah, I'm not really talking about that. I'm actually doing coaching here. Um, Yeah. So if there's anything bad happens, first thing, calm down. Second, how bad it is. How bad it is. And you normally, in most of the cases, you are capable to actually limit it into, uh, let's say the damage can be limited, and then uh, game continue. That's actually more important, even if it's bad, because it's rarely in the opening one corner that decides the game. So even if you feel bad about it, calm down, talk to yourself, guide yourself to be back to the game. You are capable. But if you say I'm tilted and I let myself be, uh, sorry to say that, as a Go player, that's childish. As a Go player, that's childish. We can't afford that. Okay, I hope that's clear. Okay. Yeah, so this corner like this is definitely bad. Yeah, and you have to take care of that group. Mm. This was odd. Okay, and the black just go for it. But this is the odd is mainly because black shape here doesn't necessarily support that. So if I were black, I definitely wouldn't do that. Probably if I want to attack white shape, I'm gonna play the Novi. So white will take care of his shape and then like that. Because that attachment is supposed, yeah, I mean, even for white, for example, here, this attachment is a key point to actually get some white shapes. Yeah, so as black, the feeling is more like this if black play. This one is the main problem is the shape is problematic. It looks powerful. If you kill it, yeah, it looks powerful, but the shape doesn't look right. But I can only do this. Really produce. Okay, let me see here. So this one, connect, honey, black will clamp, black will clamp. All right, black will clamp. Then, if we are turning first, double honey, Atari, connect, lobby, we push here. It's a close one, but why I feel like why are we gonna win it? I feel like why are we gonna win this? Because of this shape. Yeah, so this one can black do better. I guess not. Okay, so white here, yeah, in the game, white double honey is supposed to be Tazuli here. I supposed to praise this move, but uh, I want to be better because this result, black get too much on the left, and white whole group is still not alive yet. So if possible, we prefer to actually make this exchange first, but of course, this requires some reading. And as you can see here, I didn't even want to attack here at the first place. I want to actually do this and directly hunt it, but then, yeah, there's a problem. Okay. But in general, if we look at it as a whole picture here, I guess it's still right to say black A and B, this attack has failed. Because black want to actually directly counter white, but because of that bad shape, that cannot be done. Okay. That's Tanuki. If I were black, I will actually keep doing it in the center to manage the shape and also keep stretching white left side. White is not alive yet. Yeah, if I were black, I will definitely do this. But I can't say this one is wrong. Yeah, because this is also a big move. Oh, Siku, here you are still you're still in that mood as I can see that. Yeah, here if you just jump off, there is a chance like this game will be long. There is a, and I would say there's a good chance this game will be long because I want you to imagine, as long as white settles both left side and top side, they are both alive. It is bad. Of course, that for whole board it is bad for white. But how much territory does black have in total here? I can't see too many. Of course, you don't have too many yet, but the next things will going to happen on the right side and the bottom side, where white is actually inside slight advantage. I don't think objectively that will be enough to actually compensate your territory deficit, but there's a hope. Yeah. So as long as here you calm down and just keep moving on here, the game is not hopeless. It's still hopeful. But it is important you calm down first and move on. In real life, we are doing the same thing here. Something bad happens, and if we cannot really rewrite the story there on that bad thing, what shall we do? Well, we take it, and then life continues, right? That happens in our daily life. Bad things happen all the time. Okay. But this clearly cannot be done because you are threatening to push the cart there. That is not anything serious. And this shape for white itself is not sustainable. And black tanuki. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, probably black does something in the center.
Sorry, just a moment. I got
right.
disconnected for some reason.
Okay.
Rejoining.
Okay.
Okay, now it should be back on. Sorry.
Okay. So to me, probably black play in the center some move. That's still the right thing to do. Maybe here you can even came up here, consider the white play the full game on flip there. Or you may put here on the honey, so to neutralize the white that push and cut at D4. I would say that that's also a good way. Because here, yeah, white entire group on the left side is not alive. Yeah. But Tanuki look like black is not punishing white. Okay. And white chose this variation for, but yeah, I wouldn't choose this variation either. It's Gote and yeah, black get outside strong shape which serve for the potential situation. Okay, they are not necessarily punishing. Okay. So actually, all white moves here. I find an explanation. Yeah, but when you have big group, you take care of the big group. That's normally the rest. But gradually, when you keep doing this, actually, you are just filling the space there. And if you're behind on territory, this number will be fixed, and you don't have chance to actually catch up at it. I'm very surprised Black Novi here. Black should definitely jump, right? Because white has two big groups on the top side at the same time. So a single like this, you are channeling everywhere, but you make yourself very busy. You have a lot of things you have to care about. Like this, very likely you're behind on territory, and in the rest of the game, you no longer have time to actually catch up because you need to actually take care of this, take care of that. So time runs out. That's actually the problem of your channeling. On the contrary, you take care of yourself. Then for the rest of the board, you have the time. And then there's also time for the opponent to do something wrong because he lost the advantage on those groups. Okay. This one, and white Atari, yeah, white Atari, white probably should cap here. Yeah, so to get the advantage on the top, you can't expect this Atari to be your second. That's impossible. So of course, black get out. And I'm very surprised that black is not happy by just getting this. Yeah, I guess this is Seki is not here. Black should definitely just get this one, and black should be happy. There's a lot of territory. And also this one looks questionable. This give one moment opportunity. This can be complicated. Yeah, so black probably should just jump out. And this one is uncomfortable, but then we just fix the shape. That is not a big deal. Okay, I guess I need to accelerate a bit. Yeah, but here black we cut, so then this one is correct. The honey normally is the red shape here, but I guess people realize that you cannot double honey. So you just play the Novi, but like that, the honey is not anything. Mm. Yeah, this is fine. I will let that one go. Yeah, here white is doing this kind of attacking, but this group cannot die. This is just one group, and there's too much space in this. Yeah, black play extremely cautiously to get a connection. Yeah. Mm. And in the game, white just has redone here. Siku, here, you redone here. Actually, you have redone early. Uh, that's what I'm saying. You actually has mentally redone earlier. If you have a mentally redone, then the move you have played actually does. Yeah. If you play, you'd better play something more meaningful. You are fighting for victory. Yeah, here you are actually doing something you yourself do not really believe. Yeah. But okay, the main problem here is this game itself about what is right, what is wrong, I guess it's in general clear. Yeah, the I guess the bigger issue is about how that has happened to you. And uh yeah, so actually how that happened, we all see that it's because you are emotional. Whenever in the game you are emotional, that is the moment you need to adjust yourself. As long as there's a limit time on your clock, please slow down. Don't put any stone on the board. Calm yourself down and try to convince your mind to think about the goal. Think about what is the whole board situation. Okay, what I'm gonna do here in order to come back to the game. What is my strategy? What is realistic that okay, so there's somewhere the opponent can do something wrong. So yeah, so your mind need to tell yourself something like that rather than I feel bad. Let's just do something. What the hell I have done on top of that corner? You are playing stones while blaming yourself. That is not a game anymore. I guess that's probably the biggest lesson for this game. Hmm. Okay, I guess that's pretty much everything about this game. I actually took a little bit more time than I have expected about this game. Yeah, because this game is supposed to be just that one corner, but here we get some background knowledge, so there's actually the building part. Hmm. But okay, yeah, that's everything about this game. I guess I'm gonna move on to the next game. Okay. Okay. Okay, this time I'm gonna directly upload to Nordic Code Dojo.
Ah, so you will change the game. Okay, sure.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to adjust a little bit too then.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, this is normally what I do. Ah,
Okay, so you open the game here. Okay, so
in
then
Nordic Code Dojo. Yeah.
okay, that one got
Yeah.
changed automatically, and the players are
Uh,
Engelbert,
Engelbert, yeah, as black, and Kopio Wastava as white. Yeah.
Kopio was the 4Q, I think. 6Q, 4Q.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay, now I think it should be good.
All right. Okay. Good. Um. All right. I wonder who is that great man. That. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That sentence sounds brilliant. And he's called uh, psycho psychotherapist. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Psychotherapist, I
not
think.
really.
Psychotherapist or
Okay.
psychotherapy.
Oh, psychotherapist. Yeah. Okay. I would just simply call that coach. I guess this sport we call that coach. Yeah. Okay, but yeah, let's look into this game. Hmm. Okay. Okay. So here, Sansan invasion. I don't remember when last time I see this kind of the very direct Sansan invasion because the modern way is normally when people outside. But okay, yeah, nothing wrong on this. And black play simple. Black play simple is fine, but don't miss this Atari. Yeah, this Atari is mainly to prevent white to get D80 instead. Okay, everything looks fine. And this move is definitely the move here we have to talk about. First thing is this Kozumi. When do we see this kind of Kozumi? I can show that in case if we move the pincer stone exactly here, I think it needs to be exactly here. And then we say, if I do not play this A move, black play up stone and A move is perfect to black. So we play here to get out. I think this move does it. And here in the game, white doesn't need to face to such an urgency. So white, yes, that is why this is not the spot here we supposed to take. And second, this one is pretty heavy to get out. So if I follow white idea, I just want to get out. Like for example, you just press here. This is one way to get out. Your shoulder here is the way to get out. You play a move like this is the way to get out. But you can go a lot faster and also lighter. Yeah, this one is connected, so this much heavy. So this move doesn't look right. But then black next move, black plays attachment. That also is not right. And this one is not right. I mean, the intention is actually kind of fine because the white, if black doesn't play white, we're gonna get the R17, which actually is also white choice here to get some corner space for I shape, also to reduce black corner. So the intention black has is not wrong. But black have just done this if I follow black intention. This one, the problem is let's never forget about the fundamental here. When we say we want to make I shape in the center, it starts from a Kozumi shape, and then it's tiger shape, and then it's Panuki shape. Therefore, you don't want to easily supply the opponent tiger shape that actually serve for the opponent I shapes. Yeah, and that is the problem of this one. And actually, black just get the corner.
Oh, I have a good idea. For white, I have a good idea.
Okay.
You can cut instead.
I can cut this one.
Yeah, sorry for disturbing. This is great. Yes, you can
You
capture
mean
it.
this one
Yes.
attachment or what?
Just go directly Q18 in this kit. Ah, sorry, I missed the Atari. Yeah, we need to do that one instead. Okay, sure. But even with the attachment is good. Yeah.
Yeah. To me, this is a possibility. Yes. Yeah, and then basically we come to this. This group is also set.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but I have to show this one just as a comparison. So here, even if it's like this, it is basically 1-2 extender, which you do not want to make. Yeah, but yeah, what Andy said is absolutely right. Here, white could have done this one and then use the black that short liberty to benefit for this outside group to get support. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this one still I think white is good. But this jump, okay. Earlier we have mentioned about that tiger shape, and there's some I shape. But if you don't do anything, then black will peep, like here. So if I were white here, I would came here, so to protect against that peep. Yeah. So if you say I have a tiger shape, but then the opponent can instantly take it off, then you don't really have that. Okay. And peep, and in the game, white play this push. Okay, I'd rather white just simply connect here because you give you play this kind of stone inside and if you give black stone outside, doesn't look like it's beneficial. At least you probably prefer the other way around. And also here, I will consider moves like this. I'm saying I will consider, yeah, because you want the stones on the outside, not the inside. Inside, it wouldn't help your group too much.
I think quite often I get asked about what is outside, what is inside. Like, it's actually not completely clear to many people.
I see. Let me think. What is outside? What is inside? Outside is basically, okay. Let's talk about inside and outside in real life terms first.
Mm-hmm.
You stay in your own room, so you say I stay inside, and then I get out of my door and I walk on the street. You are outside, right? So what is the difference between this inside and outside? Technically, you may say I'm inside my room. I'm in a space. I'm outside. Let's say I'm outside on the street. I'm also in a space. So what is the difference? The difference is obviously the size. So also, yeah, let's say when we go outdoors, there's a lot more space. When we stay inside of our room, there's limited space. So here on the go board is the same thing. Outside means I'm facing to potentially more space. And inside we are facing to limited space, just like you are in your room. Then basically you say, I want to run in my room. You can hardly run in your room because there's so limited space. And on the street, that's fine. It's about space. It's just like that. So here, if, for example, something like this can happen, you are facing to a lot more space potentially in the center. We are basically breathing the future. Yeah, just open your arm and breathing the future. This is actually the feeling. And this one is basically like, I prefer to just stay in my room. I don't want to do anything. Yeah, outside, you should know my business. It's kind of like that. And so when you have a big group here, you want to actually breathe the space and yeah, more space if possible.
Thanks,
Yeah,
that was great.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying this kind of move you are playing inside, and so this kind of inside outside exchange. Actually, yeah, so this inside outside, I mean, to Asian, I don't think this requires any kind of explanation because it's same as inside and outside, like in real life. So I don't think this requires any explanation. But I guess that here, after I explain this is clear. I mean, a lot of stuff actually in Go and real life, it is comparable. It is comparable. I actually often use this kind of analogy about real life to Go. Yeah, like this. So actually, yeah, that makes things understandable. I think here in Go, there are actually some cases, real life and Go is completely different. It's completely different. It's mainly because Go board is actually is exciting. It's just not the same as where we are living at. I would say it's closer to some third world country, and we are living in the first world, so that is very different. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and in the game, black left it. Yeah, if I were black, I will probably keep playing. Like I will at least play here. This is a big move, and we keep pressure on white. And if black play this way, which is more ambitious, to me it's possible as well. But I will keep playing around this area, keep giving pressure on white this way. Yeah, so this move, you are actually consolidating the red side territory. This move, we know that actually on the top side, between A and B, there's a big gap. So like this, you are attacking white group, you automatically fix that gap. So you don't need to worry about it anymore. So you say, I attack, what do I get? You automatically get those. Yeah, that is the reasoning I would encourage by black to actually keep pressing white because it's kind of like we attack, there's clear and not so small benefit in front of it. If you say I attack, I can't get much out of it, then leave it. Okay. Over here. White turn, interesting. Okay, because of this interesting move, and then it caused the black honey. Honey to me doesn't exist. Then how about white clamp? I don't think this one exists. How black, yeah, what black should do here? I think here black should either turn and then white probably jump and then you get some sort of extension, or black just go for total influence like this. It's one way or the other. To me, those two exist. I don't think the honey exists. Yeah, here you, yeah, the shape looks wrong because white can clamp. So white punishment to me here is clamp. And in the game, white give black easy time, then black. Okay, but then, yeah, after that, black did the right thing, keep attacking. Yeah, those moves are all appreciated. Okay. Okay, and this one. Okay, first, still from this attacking, we still have some big benefit left. So let's not leave it to the opponent. So there's something very delicious. We don't even leave it to the opponent. And second, about this idea, I wouldn't say it is wrong. It is an idea. Also, you are keeping white left side low. But the shape, because when you play this kind of shape, for example, white push, you'll not be here. And here, I mean, if you honey, clearly there's a cutting point. And if you jump here, first it becomes narrower, and there's still some cutting point left. So if you ask me, I wouldn't play like this as black. probably if we say this one, how bad it is, it's not too bad. It's just I wouldn't do it. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's just the center become narrow. Okay. Yeah, on the black missed that one. Okay, this attacking is actually an important one. Do you remember earlier? Okay, I should come back here. I said this attacking, we have something big. We can actually take benefit. We can actually play here with something big. We can benefit. And when it comes to this, I have mentioned there's something big we can benefit. Okay, you can see we play there. What do we get? Question: when black in the game, sorry, when black in the game, black attack here, facing to the bottom. What black can expect to get out from this attack? That's number one question. Number two question. This shape looks twisted, isn't it? I mean, if white come to A, will defend the rest of shape or that algebra? I have no idea. So both from intention wise and from shape wise, I don't think this is an option. If I follow black logic, black say I'm gonna attack and I don't want black white to easily get connection from the bottom. I guess it's more like black attack from here. So get some stone there, and that will gonna be helpful for black to actually keep jumping here to enlarge the center. This makes sense. Yeah, I guess this can be an idea. And that's also because here, this one doesn't give black any kind of bad shape, especially this attaching stone itself is light. Yeah, but this one doesn't look right. Yeah, because of this shape, and also because here you are further away from the two space extension. I can't see what black can get out. So here you are doing attacking. This is basically the attacking without any clear idea. When we are doing attacking, please don't forget attacking is an art. I repeat, attacking is an art. It's not something I just do it and then let's see what happens. That's not the attitude of doing art. If you are doing art, you need to be very careful on details. Otherwise, how can that be called art? Okay. In the game, what runs and okay. Okay, and then this came. Okay, I guess I will let this camera pass. If I push, B. Yeah, but still, in general, this is not like black attacking, and I still have no idea. Not black shape is better, but still I have no idea what does those two stone. Yeah, what they are doing in general. Okay, so basically black give up the attacking. If yeah, you can see here. This is what I mean that black is doing attacking without actually a clear mind, without a clear plan of what exactly I'm doing. So he attack on the halfway and he give up. Like this, we'd rather you just do C12 right away without doing this because this is actually doing more harm than good. Okay. Okay. Once again here, white has a very clear intention that okay, I'm gonna earlier you're attacking me, now I'm strong. Now it's my turn to circle you, I'm gonna attack you. But once again, shape is above intention. This white shape, when on the left side you have this kind of jump, clearly cannot be done. We know that here, if you want to say, I want to play in that area, you can push. Maybe you can consume it, but you can't go any further than that. You really cannot go any further than that. This one directly means white, yeah, black can actually cut it off into pieces. And this can actually put white immediately in trouble. So let's never forget shape is above intention here. I fully understand white intention, but the shape doesn't really support that. And then also, yeah, black basically this is a huge forgiveness. While that shape is supposed to all black a lot, and black just takes a few points and yeah, let white get away with it. And not only that, here in the game, white answer this one. I guess it's probably more right white answers like this, something like that. Black is actually what black is doing is you are trading your blood for money. I mean, if we say in real life, I'm actually contributing some blood to the hospital so to help people. Yeah, that is actually very nice of you. But if you say, I'm actually trading blood for money as my income, well, you are killing yourself there. This behavior normally in Go we do not do. We normally say in the middle game, group are our first consideration. So we don't easily sell our health for money. We often do the other way around. We pay to actually make ourselves healthy. Yeah, so that is why black this move is definitely not appreciated. You are actually drinking your own blood. Okay, and white does this one? Yeah, this already hurt. Yeah, this also hurt black. Okay, this move I don't quite understand. This one I just say I don't quite understand. Black need to take care of your group, but this turn doesn't do that job. You make I shape like this, you are taking care of your group. You make some sort of extension like this, you are helping your group. This turn doesn't necessarily increase your space. Okay. Yeah, and white is doing the right thing here to actually limit black space. This one looks interesting. What is this? Okay. Uh, I mean, black this move is interesting. I don't think it bothers white much. So white can actually do either way here. White can do just this one, and I guess here white can just play the shape and just as capture that stone and like this, and then we just keep attacking this in a way. Or I guess here white might be able to do this, but yeah, this one no. But this gives too many offsets. Yeah, this is probably not so good. But either this one, I think white just answer and tiger this is fine. Because black just get 1-9. But black still need to take care of himself. You already get connected with your top set group, and at the bottom you are getting tagged. Even like this to me is in general fine. I prefer my first idea here. My very first one is this one. Yeah, because shape wise, this is normally the way how it. Hmm. This one, I have to. This one looks odd. One single stone attaching the other. You consider honey. You consider nobi. Honey is normally our first option, and if you think I have considered honey and honey are that, you next consider nobi. This one is I don't even know how to say that. It's confused. I'm confused. I've never seen anyone answer like this and this kind of shape, and it's good. Yeah, so this is like the opponent attacked you and you ignored him and you didn't answer his question. That is why to me this is a lot to me a lot of confusion on this one. Okay, and black get the yeah what he wanted, and white honey. Okay, you can honey, but then there's a cut behind it. And black Atari, let this pass. Not so sure let this pass. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do anything. I'd rather just because on that cutting stone you may do something more in the future. I know. While this cosmic shape is pretty bad. Yeah, but black just want to settle quickly. I see. Mm. Not sure if this move is necessary, but yeah, black just settle his group quickly. Okay. Okay. This kind of center. Okay, I guess we should talk a little bit about this kind of center. This kind of center. There's hole here. There's a big hole here. So to me, this kind of center, we are not in anyhow. Yeah, there are two holes there, and especially on the board, there's something really big. This kind of stuff. And also, actually, on the right side, some questions are not really answered. So to me, this kind of center is not really, especially white can. Okay, let's see this one. If let's say I cover at B, he can't even completely cover it. He needs to pay in order to cover it, and he paid to cover it. This, there's still this hole left. So this kind of center is not anything. Normally, in about center territory, the last move that accomplishes the whole thing can be one of the biggest. It can be, not necessary. But when it's not even the last move, normally that's not biggest. Okay. Mm. And so for the same reason, black shouldn't even try to seal it. Yeah, it's not big. Yeah, that move is far from bigger. What it's basically doing in general, the right thing, I'm not sure about this shape. So in the game, black just answered. I think this can be done. If white just do it directly, I'm not sure if white has some smart plan as doing things indirectly. If doing things directly, I think black. Maybe white has some smart plan by doing this. But if I were black, I will definitely do this because this kind of thing is always like that. But okay. As a first impression, this doesn't look right when white attack from here. I think either it's the case that white very original plan is to attack from here and to cut, black attack from here and then attack here to live. I think this is white original plan to leave a group on the right side, if not more than this. And to me, this is actually an idea I can appreciate. And that is why this one, to me, I'm confused. Because here let's say you can capture some stone, doesn't look like it's too big there. Because you capture the center two stone, okay, let's see about it. Here, okay, of course, like the answer, and one can capture the two stone, not free. Like this, you are picking your corner by capturing them. Yeah, so I don't think here this is anything. Let's say this is anything very beneficial for white. Hmm. But in the game, it's a little bit surprising that like they don't connect in the game. This one, black probably believe this is bigger. The problem is white captured two stone there is center. That's too big. Yeah, so white captured two stone in center and white can still play elsewhere. Okay. But yeah, in the game, this is this game there's a lot of surprise here. Earlier we have talked about I need to go back to that moment. One single zone attachment, and then one should normally rank honey or nobi, and you consider honey first. And in the game, white didn't answer with either. And here, when this attachment, white didn't answer with either. I mean, this normally once one single stone attaching to the other, you do not easily tanuki. Yeah, so you don't easily tanuki. You should consider to answer in one way of the other. In this case, I still think it's fine. Yeah. Because here, even this push is a big move, but I don't think it's a good idea to let the opponent play around this corner two moves in a row. This corner is supposed to be all white territory, and like this, white is actually in trouble. Yeah, so even if that push is big, it's not for now. On the contrary, it should be white answer here and force black to connect there, and then we keep going, and then we play elsewhere. Okay. And in the game, black honey from here. I didn't like to honey from here. It's mainly we all know what has this peep. And then this honey uh look like it's pretty trouble. Yeah, there's a lot of trouble there because of that peep. So to me, white black should honey from the other side. Okay. And in the game, white didn't went directly. And then this artillery. Yeah, so white look like white missed the timing to peep there. Yeah, so in the game, white get the center two stone by paying the entire corner. This is definitely not a good thing. Let this one pass. Okay, I will let this one pass. I can't let this one pass. I mean, there's still a lot of big empty area. Like for example, uh, here around center, this KMR is actually asking the question about the center and the left. And also, for example, here, this kind of Kosumi is asking the question about the center, also the black bottom connection, because black bottom is not totally aligned yet. So there's still a lot of interesting work to do. It's not the timing to play endgame. And even if white play endgame on the right side, it's cut for the follow-up. Yeah, we all know that the follow-up here, white can at least play. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. I hope you know that here we can at least. Hmm. Yeah, so this attack, the follow-up is not as strong. Okay. Yeah, so when there's such those kind of big gap, if I were black, I will fix the gap like doing this kind of block. Mm, this move is trying to maximize the territory. I can see that, but I'm not sure if black can handle the gap. So what here is questioning the gap. Okay, I will let this pass. Yeah, in the game, white is questioning the gap, but I guess here we come to some reading competition. So white actually get the move he wanted to do this, but white also create a cutting point himself there in the center. So actually white actually put himself more into trouble. Probably at this moment white should just connect here and at least take the left side territory. Yeah, in the game, white still connect here and then everything's dead. This is actually something disastrous. Actually, after this, it should be a black. Yeah, and this one is a white try because white is a black bottom group is not alive. First, I don't think black bottom can die because of the center shape, because of white center shape. And second, the way to kill is not like this. You ever want to kill, you start because we know that black bottom cannot really make white itself. So if you ever want to try, you try like this. Still, however, I don't think black will die. For example, black just simply push here. I don't think white can possibly take away that eye. But yeah, if white ever want to try, it's this. And this one is not even a try. This one actually potentially give white some trouble on the left. And here, yeah, okay. Actually, here we see that even though we have talked a lot about what is right, what is wrong, and actually about the judgment part, eventually the decisive part is this kind of specific reading. Here, black can connect. Here, black can connect because if, for example, white still collapse here, and then we just simply take liberty, clearly black win. That's easy. And if white say, I'm gonna make I here, uh, white clearly couldn't do that. And like this, black actually win by more than one. Yeah. So actually, white can win, black can win it by just, yeah, let's say trying to take everything. Black can't do it. So in the game here, I don't think black get to read too much, or maybe black is in short of time. So black did this Atari, and this is a huge comeback. Mm. Uh, Kosovo is not small, but firstly, locally, white's supposed to do the attachment because of the shape here in the center. Yeah, that's the first thing. And the second, I'm not sure if white has missed about the center connection. Yeah, those stones are not connected. Yeah, and yeah, let's say I thought white might have missed that. It's not because of this honey, rather the next white move white push, and this move white push. Then I know, oh, okay, white missed it. Okay, this one let it pass. Okay, and then the following is basically end game.
Yeah, considering the time, you might maybe try to wrap it up here.
Okay. Yeah, so as for this game, uh, okay, I guess yes, I would like to actually conclude about some interesting moment of this game, and it's actually about, let's say, the most interesting part about this game to me is actually about this kind of attack and defense. So when should we do attack? When we should leave it and we shouldn't do that. Okay, I would say this is probably, as my point of view, the most interesting part. And here we can conclude. It's basically like, I want you to imagine on the floor, there is a note and a coin in cash. When we are the attacker, as long there's note on the floor, we go and pick it up. So we attack, well, we take the note. But when there's only coin left, we leave it. We don't do anything. Because we pick the coin, the open group is completely alive, then it's not really for our interest. We'd rather invest those coins for maybe it can become something. That is why this kind of attacking is encouraged. And then later in the game, here, this kind of attacking is encouraged. Yeah, you can do this kind of attacking. And if you, for example, make this kind of investment, and then you get something like this kind of attacking is being encouraged because territory is territory. Influence is also territory. This is our basic understanding here in Go. And then here, black get territory on the right side. That's good. Black get influence like this. This is actually also bad. So they are basically considered as note. As long as there's note exists, we take it. Yeah, that is one. And second, yeah, second part I would say is interesting is about shape. Yeah, we have talked about quite some shape here, and I hope here you're gonna follow. Shape is about intention. We can't just say I have the nice will or have the nice desire on how to build this country. If your shape is wrong, it doesn't matter about your idea. Yeah, that's important, and that is why in this game actually there's many weird shape moments, and those shapes are the ones we should definitely pay more attention on and make sure we are playing the right shape. And if you ask how to play the right shape, my suggestion is you read more pro game. Yeah, because if you check out the pro game they rarely play weird shapes. Most of the shapes there they are the decent ones. Yeah, that will gonna be helpful for you to actually foster your right feeling on shape. Mm. Okay, I guess that's basically everything I would like to tell about this game then. Mm. Okay, and yeah, Auntie's with me today. Is there anything Auntie want to add?
No, I'm just
Ah,
writing the usual messages here. Like I put the website link there. You can find some free material. Next lecture is going to be in 3 weeks. It should be the
yeah.
second Saturday of May, so that's going to be the 14th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And besides
Okay.
that, I don't
Yeah.
think there's anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. So yeah, we look forward to actually meet you in the next lecture, and that will be on the second Saturday of May. Okay. So this lecture we're gonna finish here, and see you in 3 weeks.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you later.